Have you noticed that while trying to be constantly productive, you actually feel more exhausted? Have you ever felt like you're drifting further away from yourself while trying to keep up with everything? We have entered an era where your value is measured solely by what you produce. Most people have started to measure everything in terms of material output. This has become the norm of our time. You think that the more you work and the more you achieve, the more enough you will feel. It is completely normal to fall into this illusion because the world's current system imposes this on you every single day. But the truth is this is a powerful illusion your mind is playing on you. Neuroscience shows us why. Your brain can confuse being in a constant state of performance with being safe. At this point, your nervous system unknowingly stays in survival mode. So, from the outside, you look productive, but inside there is a constant tension, a relentless feeling of catching up. Your inner world feels drained. The worst part? Since this feeling has become your new normal, you can no longer recognize that your body is actually screaming for help. Constantly chasing goals and rewards activates the dopamine system for short-term motivation. But when this system stays constantly activated without rest, mental fatigue and burnout become inevitable. Especially when perfectionism and performance anxiety are involved, the mind starts to normalize a dangerous belief. If I do more, only then am I enough. Additionally, unrealistic expectations from those around you increase this feeling of inadequacy. You may start to believe that you are the one failing, but remember, the more you give, the more people ask. If you are not aware of your own boundaries, you end up carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. This equation is never completed because the standard keeps changing. This is exactly why toxic productivity makes you feel like you are standing still. You start equating your self-worth with your performance. Maybe you are doing the work of 3 people, yet you receive feedback as if you aren't even doing the work of 1. But listen closely. Only a jeweler understands the value of a diamond. Just because you encountered people who do not recognize your value does not reduce your worth. It simply teaches you to see and protect your true value. Psychology tells us something very clearly. Human worth is independent of achievement. Sustainable performance does not come from constant pressure. It comes from regular recovery. Your nervous system cannot focus without rest. Your brain cannot think deeply without renewal. That's why sometimes, instead of doing more, you need to step back. You need to give yourself time. Learning to say, I am getting tired or I am struggling is the ultimate form of self-compassion. Your environment may not always allow for a full stop, but you can at least normalize telling yourself, I am going through an intense period. It is natural to feel this way. I have done my best, and it is okay to be tired. True strength is not in constantly producing, it is in knowing when to stop. The modern world treats individuals like machines, rejecting the softness and sensitivity required to be human. But we are limited beings. We have emotions and physical limits. If we do not accept this, we will continue to live with an exhausted mind and depleted hope. Is your productivity nourishing you, or is it draining your soul? Are you currently in a phase of doing more, or can you allow yourself to say, I'm tired? I share awareness-building insights like this every day to help you reclaim your inner strength. If this resonated with you, click like and subscribe to join our journey of resilience. Let's discuss in the comments. How do you protect your value in a world that demands constant performance?